Hey, what's up? I'm Fanboy Philly, and welcome to Fanboy Philly Reviews. At the beginning of last week, a coworker and a subscriber requested that I do one of his favorite films, Casablanca, which I have seen a couple times before, but it's been a long time. So I was glad to go back and watch it for the show. And I was going to wear one of my other new hats that I got for Christmas, but this one just seems to fit the movie because hey, it's Humphrey Bogart. Casablanca was released in 1942, directed by Michael Curtiz, and starring Humphrey Bogart, Ingrid Bergman, Claude Rains, Dooley Wilson, Sydney Greenstreet, and Peter Lorre. It's a genuine classic in every way. Set in Casablanca, Morocco during early World War II, mainly in Rick's Americana, a very popular cafe slash nightclub owned by Rick Blaine, and we find out that Casablanca is a refuge and a waiting sanctuary for people waiting for travel papers in order to get to America. Rick gains some such papers that many are searching for. Rick is a very popular, successful, and withdrawn businessman in a very influential position. An old flame comes back into his life, and she is the reason that he is as isolating as he has become. She has arrived with her husband, who is wanted by the Germans for his campaign against the fascist regime. It is a mixed movie, being a war film, love story, social commentary, a mystery, and a bit of film noir, and just a great flick. Humphrey Bogart was always the strong, mysterious, powerful actor who commanded attention. Bogart starred as Rick, who ran the nightclub and was very influential in the area, being friends with the local authority. He was the epicenter of not just the movie, but of also Casablanca as well. And we learned that before Rick came to Casablanca, he had a history that would be trouble for him if he hadn't come to Casablanca. And that is one of his main big secrets. Ingrid Bergman plays Ilsa, the woman from Rick's past that re-enters his life and brings up Rick's past feelings for her. Claude Rains plays Captain Renault, the local police captain and friend of Rick's, and is also very chummy with the German command that comes to Casablanca to search for Victor Laszlo, who has publicly spoken out against the Germans. Singer Dooley Wilson plays Sam, the pianist and singer in the club, who is asked multiple times to play the song, meaning as time goes by. The song knows This song is most known because of this film. As they always say, play it again, Sam. Or actually, as they say in the movie, play the song, Sam. Classic character actor Peter Lorre, who is probably known more for his voice than anything, plays Ugarte, the black market scammer who has the missing travel papers before he gives them to Rick, before his own life comes to an end. This movie is timeless when it comes to how great it is. So many classic lines come from this film, from "Of all the gin joints in all the world, she walks into mine," and we'll always have Paris, to "Here's looking at you, kid," and to "This is the start of a beautiful friendship." And the more thought-provoking, with the world crumbling to pieces, we pick this time to fall in love. And if that plane leaves and you're not on it, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of your life. One of the most powerful scenes in this film is when the Nazis begin singing a song in German, as Victor Laszlo gets up and leads the nightclub partygoers, encountering with a very powerful French song. In this scene, you see many of the actors tear up. A lot of these actors, either they themselves or their family members, were German Jews that were placed in concentration camp during the war. And this had an amazing effect for that scene, as it added such an emotional level to it. The main emphasis of the film is Rick coming to terms with his feelings for Ilsa and putting her happiness and peace above everything else, and deciding that he loved her enough to let her go. If you haven't ever seen this, and the chances are good you haven't, This is a solid old classic film that still holds its own. Forget that it's black and white and just enjoy the story. And remember, this is a movie that needed no special effects. Special effects hadn't even been thought of at this point. What mainly drove this movie was the story. A story that people have always been able to associate with because it was in a time of war. And there's been so many wars that everybody can relate to living through one. Thank you again for joining me. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the show, hit that like button, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so that you'll know whenever I release another review. And if you have a suggestion for me to review, put it in the comments below and I'll add it to the list as I've done with this one that was requested. And also, if you've seen the movie, let us know in the comments what you think. And as always, take care of yourselves, be good to the ones you love, and I'll catch you later.